My name is Holden Gray. I will be hiking 486 miles on the Colorado Trail from Denver to Durango. I'm going solo, and I will be showing you everything that I'm carrying with me to get me to the end. The pack I'll be taking with me is my most important piece of gear. It is a Hyperlight Unbound 40. It is a frameless pack and has two big side pockets with two front mesh pockets. And I would say my favorite feature is this bottom opens up and I can carry snacks I need throughout the day so I don't have to stop and pull things out of my pack. I'm going to give you a rundown of everything I'm taking on the Colorado Trail, and at the end I'll give you my base weight. Starting with the outside, I have 10 MSR groundhog steaks for my tent. I have my lightweight trowel with some toilet paper. Moving on to the sides, I will be carrying 2 smart water bottles as well as my Catadine Bee-Free water filter. Moving on to the inside, on the top, I'll be carrying my Frog Togs rain suit. Super cheap, ultralight piece of gear, but should keep me dry. Up next, I have my food bag from Hilltop Packs, and on the inside, I keep my Tokes titanium spoon, and then I have my Tokes 750 milliliter pot, and on the inside, I have a rag, my BRS mini stove, and then I will keep a little fuel can inside as well. Up next, I have my shelter of choice. It is the Z-Packs Plex Solo. It is about 11 ounces, but probably one of my favorite tents I've ever had. So I'm super excited to use this on the trail. Up next is my Sea to Summit 3-liter dry bag. This kind of just keeps everything miscellaneous, and I will go ahead and show you what's in there. First, I have a head net for bugs. Next, in a separate Ziploc bag, kind of just have a lot of junk in here. I have my Zoleo satellite communicator. This will be handy for when I don't have any service and I need to text someone, or just let someone know that I'm okay. Next, I have a pair of corded Apple headphones. That way I don't have to deal with charging AirPods. Next, I have my Nightcore NU25 headlamp. I have my Flextail 1.2 ounce pump for my sleeping pad. Since this is my first through hike, I'd rather be safe than sorry, so I'm carrying 3 power banks. I've seen a lot of people carry 1, but I'm just not that confident. And then for the rest of the stuff in this bag, I just have a bunch of random cords and boxes. I have a small thing of bug spray, and then a small stick of sunscreen. And the last thing I keep in here is my med kit, as well as in here I have my toothbrush and toothpaste and some other things like chapstick. Up next, I keep this piece of Tyvek paper. It is for my ground sheet for my tent. Because this is a frameless pack, I keep my sleeping pad like this on the back. That way it just kind of gives me extra back support. For my pad, this is a Thermarest Neo Air sleeping pad. This is the wide version, and probably one of the best pads that I've used so far. For the very last piece of gear that I keep at the bottom of my pack is a 13-liter Sea to Summit dry bag, and inside I keep all of my clothing that I'll mostly need when I'm at camp. I keep my Thermarest Quester sleeping bag. It is a 20-degree, and I've camped in like 17-degree weather, and this thing has kept me warm. At the bottom of the dry bag, I keep a small blow-up pillow, 2 extra pairs of socks, a smart wool beanie, and a thin pair of gloves. And now I'm going to be showing you everything that I'm going to be wearing on the trail. This hat was sent to me by DeSolo Mountain Gear. This mid layer is from Squawk Mountain Gear. This is their grid fleece. Under it, I'm wearing just a cheap Eddie Bauer sun hoodie. For my pants are just some lightweight Adidas sweatpants. My socks are just some merino wool hiking socks. And for what's on my feet, these are the Ultra Experience Wild 2. And then for my warm piece of gear is a Patagonia Nano Puff jacket. Now that I've showed you guys my gear, I'm going to show you how I pack it every morning when I get ready to hike. First, I put my sleeping pad on the back panel since there is no frame. Next, I'm going to put my sleeping bag as well as my clothes. Next up, I will put my tent on top of my sleeping bag. Next is my electronics bag. Next up is my Patagonia puffer coat. And behind my sleeping pad, I will put my ground sheet. On top of everything, when it's fully loaded down with food, this will go at the very top of my pack. And then next to that will be my rain suit. That's everything that goes inside of my pack. Now I will show you where I put everything on the outside. On the left side, I will put one smart water bottle. On the right side, I will put my water filter as well as another smart water bottle. On the front, I will put my trowel. And on the other side, I will put my tent stakes. What I will sometimes hike with, but mostly keep on the side of my pack, is my trekking pole that I will use as well to set up my tent. And that's everything I'm taking with me on the Colorado Trail, 486 miles from Denver to Durango. Stay tuned for the upcoming videos from the trail, and thank you for watching.